Hi guys, welcome to Stack Academy, your free gateway to software development. Today's tutorial will be Introduction to HTML. What do I mean by Introduction to HTML? HTML is a standard markup language for web pages. With HTML, you can create your own website. Yes, of course, HTML is more of like the basic interface, the first and foremost interface you're going to face while creating web pages. This is a typical example of an HTML page. This comprises of head, the title, the body, and the paragraph. Yes, to fulfill an HTML page, you have to have the following: the head, the title, the body, and the paragraph. As we all can see, in the title, we have page title written there, and in the first head we have this is a heading, and in the paragraph we have this is a paragraph. After entering our HTML page, after we put in the head, the title, the body, the head one, and the paragraph, this is what we are going to have as a result. This is going to give us this is a heading and this is a paragraph. Now, after showing you all what a HTML page looks like, now let's dive into the real deal. HTML is a standard markup language for creating web pages. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is the standard markup language for creating web pages. HTML describes the structure of a web page. HTML consists of a series of elements. HTML elements tell the browser how to display the content. HTML elements label pieces of content such as this is a heading, this is a paragraph, this is a link, and so on and so forth. So HTML is the standard markup language for creating web pages. Here we have two good text editors from Stack Academy. Number one is Notepad, number two is TextEdit. A simple text editor is all you need to learn HTML. Web pages can be created and modified by using professional HTML editors. However, for learning HTML, we recommend a simple text editor like Notepad PC or TextEdit on Apple MacBook. We believe that using a simple text editor is a good way to learn HTML. Follow the steps below to create your first web page with Notepad or TextEdit. A simple text editor is all you need to learn. I believe by now everyone should have installed the Notepad editor on their laptops. Now, step 1, open Notepad on your PC, Windows 8 or later editions. Open the start screen, the Windows symbol at the bottom left of your screen. Type Notepad. Then for Windows 7 or earlier, open Start, Programs, Accessories, and Notepad. And for Stack Academy students that are using the Apple MacBook, download the TextEdit on your MacBook. Then step 1, open TextEdit. Open Finder, go to Applications, go to TextEdit. Also, change some preferences to get the application to save files correctly. In Preferences, go to Format, go to Choose Plain Text. Then under Open and Save, check the box that says Display HTML files as HTML code. Do you guys understand? Instead of formatted text. Then open a new document to replace the code. Back to our students at Stack Academy using the PC. Now, open your Notepad. Step 2, write some HTML. Write or copy the following HTML code into Notepad. You can as well just copy and paste into your Notepad editor because it's very simple. Coding does not deal with intelligence most of the time. It is just copy and paste and utilize it very well to your taste. I am expecting everyone to find themselves here. This is exactly how it should look like when you open your Notepad and you input your HTML code. Now, as you can all see, the HTML node is there, then the body, the first header, and the paragraph. What do I mean by that? The first heading states my first heading, while the paragraph states my first paragraph. Those are what are going to show at the end. Step 3, we have to save our work. If not, everything is going to be in vain. Step 3, save the HTML page. Now, save the file on your computer. Select file, go to save as in the notepad menu. Name the file index.htm and set the encoding to UTF-8, which is the preferred encoding for HTML files. As you can see, I gave you guys a tip. You can either use .html or .htm as file extension. There is no difference, it's up to you. And yay! Step 4 is the final result of our HTML input code. View the HTML page in your browser. What do we mean by browser? In our notepad encryption browser. Now, open the saved HTML file in your favorite browser. Double click on the file or right click and choose open with. The results will look much like this. I expect everyone's results should be like this. So now we move to the next thing and the next stage. In this chapter, we will show some basic HTML examples. Don't worry, if we use tags you have not learned about yet. HTML document is what we are going to next. All HTML documents must start with a document type declaration. That is what you are seeing up there. The HTML document itself begins with HTML and ends with /HTML. Yes, the visible part of the HTML document is between body and /body. I hope you guys are understanding. The doc type declaration, also known as the document declaration. The doc type declaration represents the document type, yes, as I have said earlier, and helps browsers to display web pages correctly. It must only appear once. Do you guys grab? It must only appear once at the top of the page before any HTML tags. The doc type declaration is not case sensitive. No, it is not. The doc type declaration for HTML5, it is what you guys are seeing there in that picture. After the HTML document type declaration, we move to HTML headings. Yes, headings are very, very important in HTML codes. HTML headings are defined as the H1 to H6 tags. Yes, that is, you can only have 6 headings in an HTML code. H1 defines the most important heading and H6 defines the least important heading. Example, H1, this is heading 1. H2, this is heading 2. H3, this is heading 3. This try yourself button is on your notepad. You can also try it yourself and you are going to see how it's going to reflect. This is going to show you. Now, we move to the next, which is HTML paragraphs. HTML paragraphs are defined with the P tag, just exactly as the headings of HTML headings are defined with it. There are 2 examples shown to you guys in this video. The P tag, this is a paragraph. Another P tag, this is another paragraph. You guys can see it is very, very, very simple, and this is going to show in your notepad. We move to the most crucial part of it all, the HTML link, the href attribute. The HTML's link destination is specified in the href attribute. Attributes are used to provide additional information about HTML elements. You will learn more about the attributes, yes, in the later chapters, in our later classes. Now we move to HTML images. This is a page where you can add images to your HTML codes. HTML images are defined with the img tag. The source file src, alternate text alt, the width and height are provided as attributes. This is an example of an HTML image. You can also copy this and paste in your notepad and try it out yourself. The image source w3school.jpg is an image of W3 School logo. The alt equals to w3school.com. The width, which is the length, which is the breadth of the image, is 104, while the height is 142. Now, as the web developer, how do we view HTML source? Have you ever seen a web page and wondered, hey, how did they do that? View HTML source code. You have to click Ctrl plus U in an HTML page, or right click on the page and select View Page Source. This will open a new tab containing the HTML source code of the page. Then you inspect. How do we inspect an HTML element? Right click. How do we right click? You right click on your mouse, right click on an element or a blank area and choose inspect to see what elements are made up of. Do you guys understand? You will see both the HTML and CSS. Yes. You can also edit the HTML or CSS on the fly in the elements or styles panel that opens to you. So guys, we have come to the end of today's class and I have an exercise for you all. Now, which is a correct HTML markup for the document type declaration? Which of the three? Anyone who gets the answer correctly will win 5,000 naira or $3 American. The answer should be submitted or should be typed in the comment section. I'll pick as many winners as possible. Good luck to you all. Stay tuned for the next class. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment and share this to many friends as possible that will be willing to learn software development for free. Bye guys. See you later.